Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I want to work on this layout here. I used some wallpaper right here and then I glued some of this, it's like a seam from the tulle. I think that looks so pretty, but I want to add something more. I feel like something is missing, and usually I like to use these as like an upside down tuck spot. I love to use these kind of pockets. Usually I just tear a corner off my wallpaper and glue it down, and I like to embellish it next. So I'm trying to think of maybe adding a bit of doily, just kind of layering pieces. I'm not sure where I'm going with this yet, but I just feel like it needs a little bit of something more. Okay, so I tied a bow and I put it on there, and I think that's pretty, but I'm wondering if I should do it because I have a bow here. Same type of bow right there. So I like it, but I kind of want to do something different. So I'm still thinking of maybe something else. Let's see. I don't know where I'm going with this. I liked that bow, but I don't want to be redundant. I kind of want to do something a little bit different. And so, you know, I could cut this out and just kind of glue this there. Let's see. So you guys should always remember that, you know, just because it's on a tag doesn't mean you can't cut it out. So, you can fussy cut out anything, you know. So that's what I'm going to do. But I do have to remember to make more fussy cuts because it's nice to have them ready and kind of, I find that if I have pieces that already have like a purpose, that kind of helps in the creative process. Like you just know you cut them out and use them, like if they're tags. But it's always good to kind of step out and try new things, because that's how you end up being more creative, I guess, which is why I like to do the all the prompts and the challenges, the journal challenges. I feel like it kind of pushes me to do things that I wouldn't just kind of normally do. So those are always really fun for me. They're like, yeah. Okay, so maybe I should do that. I think this is cute. So I'm just kind of fussy cutting this out. Usually when I do fussy cuts, I like to print them on cardstock because it gives it a little bit more stability. And so when I cut them out, I usually like to layer them on top of like different textures. So I'm actually gonna cut this white part out because I don't like it. Anyways, but the idea is if you do like a collage, you don't have to have as much dimension, but if I'm doing like a cluster, like on the side, just to add some interest to my page, I like the dimension that I get with cardstock. So this is cardstock, but I do both. I print on cardstock and on just regular paper. But so see how this is like, I think I'll turn it this way. It's a little bit textured, and I don't want to seal it completely down. I want it to have a little bit of almost like movement. I'm not going to glue it all down. I'm going to leave some bits and pieces kind of sticking up because I think that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to glue this one down first. Okay, and now I'm going to glue this, but I want to keep in mind that if it has like pieces that are cut like this that are a little bit fragile, I'm going to put glue on them because I don't want them to break off. But like these pieces right here around, I'm not going to put glue all the way around because I want those to kind of stick out. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so that is my page. This is so this right here is the wallpaper, and then I have the doily, and then I have this tulle, and then I have the rose. So we have a little bit of layering going on, and now I want a tag. Maybe I'll use this. I want something to tuck inside. Okay, I like this one. I think that this one's good just as it is. And then let's see, what else can I tuck on top of that? Maybe I'll use this as another tag. Okay, and then okay. And now I can add this in here too. Ooh, I like the blue with the red. Originally, I wouldn't have mixed them, but I think that this looks really pretty. Or I guess this is more pink than red. It's like a dusty pink. Okay. Let's see, what else do I want to do to this one? Maybe I'll do this. I'm going to cut it off. Okay, I kind of like that. It's a little bit simple, but I think it looks good. Okay, maybe I should add a little bit of lace. Okay, I think I'm going to do lace right on this side here. And I'm just going to staple that on there. I think that's pretty. Maybe I will actually staple this on here too, so that I can tie like a tiny little bow, or just like a little, just tie it on there like that. And then I'm gonna cut this off. Okay, I like that. I think that's really cute. And then that just tucks in there. And so, how cute is that? I think that's really cute. So that's like just a little journaling. Another journaling. It's like a little tag or a journaling card. So those get tucked in there. Okay, I like that. I think that's really cute. Okay, so that's like, these pages are my bouquets. Those are 2 bouquets of flowers, and then I have a bouquet of just ephemera in there, and then this turns over. And I'm thinking to do something here. What should I do there? Maybe I'll do this. This is another piece of wallpaper. Maybe I'll do this, and It's almost like symmetry because I have wallpaper here and wallpaper there. So that'll be my symmetry. I kind of struggled with the idea of symmetry. Usually I like to work work like on 1/3 or 2/3 of the page. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe I should do this, but then it won't be symmetric anymore. I'll do it there. I think that's the idea of symmetry, is just kind of, I think that it can be open to interpretation, and I think that you can, especially with the prompt, I think you can kind of go with that. But you know what? This is kind of symmetrical, the two ladies. Maybe I should use one of those for my symmetry, because there's two of them. And they're somewhat, I'm going to make it more symmetrical by making it a little bit more square. So there's my symmetry. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll use this for symmetry. Yeah. Okay. So that'll be my symmetry. They're both in the middle, and I like that. And maybe this can pop open like this. Maybe I'll do that so that there's journaling space right there. Let's see, what can I use? I think I'll just use some masking tape. I really like the way masking tape looks, but first I'm going to add some distressing on the back. So I think that'll look good. Okay. So now, thing is, I add a little bit of this glue. Since this is basically a flip. I love to do flips all the time, like in my journals. I love to have things flip open. And so I think I really want to make sure that it sticks well, if that makes sense. And you know what? I'm going to cut that off. Okay. I'm getting all my fingers really dirty. Okay, that's okay though. Okay, so I have my symmetry right there. This opens up. I like that. I think that's super cute. Oh, I think it's really cute. I love this. Okay, so I have wallpaper and I have symmetry. And I have my bouquets right here. And then I have my reinvent. Let's see if I have some things that, excuse my messy table. Okay, let's see. So I have begin. Sometimes starting is enough. I use that there, and I also have another, let's see, a sweet beginning. So I have those two for begin. I like those. Then I have reinvent, and that's where I reinvented the corner tucks as a sailboat. Let's see, a layer tag. These are my layer tags. I ended up making two because I thought they were so cute. I love them this small. Okay, and these are kind of like little tuck spots. So you can tuck, oh no, this one isn't. This one is. Okay, so this is a tuck spot and this one isn't. This is just a journaling spot right here. So here you can journal here, and you can also tuck something in right there. Okay, so layer tag, transparency, I have, it's on the back of this, I think. No. Okay, where's my transparency? Here it is. Okay, so this is my transparency. Okay, so this is for the transparency. I love it. I think it's so cute. So what I did is I grabbed one of these. I have them plain where they're like this with nothing inside, so that if you want to write your own quote, you can, or you could type it up or whatever. But what I did was I used an X-Acto knife or a box knife, and I cut an X mark in there. Then I went in with my scissors and I cut these out like this. So I made a little frame. I think this is so cute. I'm gonna have to do it again in another journal. And then what I did was I used this tape. It's double-sided tape. I think my husband ordered it on Amazon. So it's double-sided tape, and I actually used tweezers to pull it off. Look how thin it is. So basically I use this because you can see how tiny these are. Where is it now? You can see how tiny that side is right there. Okay, so then I peeled the red part off, and then I glued this down like this. And then I put another set on the back, like just on 3 sides, like this side, and that side. And I left one side open so that once I was done, I can glue it down here. And then I have my little tuck spot, and I think this is so cute. So here it is. And this just tucks in, and then there's journaling space on the back. And I thought this would be a really cute idea because like it's got the young couple here, and you pull it back and you got them older. I thought that was so cute. I love it. Okay, so this is the transparency. And then what else? Where are we at? Let's see. Then the fold out. I have a couple fold outs. There's this simple fold out. There's this is a fold out, and then I have this fold out, and then I have this fold out. And so you can tuck something in here, but this isn't done yet. So, and then this is a pocket right here. So this is a fold out that I was working on. I'll probably come back and do some more there. This is a fold out. And I think that's it for now. And then we have symmetry, which I just did right here. You have the 2 ladies, and they're symmetrical. And then I have the bouquet. I have the bouquets of flowers, and I think this is almost like a bouquet of ephemera. And then I have wallpaper and clashing patterns. Okay, so wallpaper I used right here and right here as a background. Okay, and then clashing patterns, that kind of felt hard for me at first because I kind of like them to go well together, if that makes sense. And so I pulled this out and I thought, well, this kind of goes good with almost everything. But I didn't like how it looked with the red. So I figured this is clashing, right? But if you take some like book page, so I used that here. But the way I used it so that it's visually pleasing, I used some book page, and if you can see, if you mat this, it doesn't feel so like it clashes as much. It still clashes, but it makes it look better. So that's one of my tips for you guys. If you guys like to work with like a bunch of different colors, take something neutral like a book page, or even a neutral color. It could be a dark color too. It could be white, black, brown. By matting your piece, it'll kind of help it kind of look better even if they kind of clash. And so this way, I love this. I think that it works well because even though they're clashing, I feel like they're clashing colors, they look better right there. So that's my clashing patterns or clashing colors. And then what's next? Timeout. I'm not sure how to interpret timeout. Anyway, so this is my little journal that I'm doing for Junk Journal July, and thank you for joining me. And if you guys want to see a tutorial of anything that I've done so far, let me know down below and I'll remake some of these because I kind of just worked on it in my free time. And sometimes I forget to turn my camera on to use while I'm creating. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm using digitals from my Rosie collection, and so I'll link those below. The rest of the stuff is basically vintage ephemera. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button. That will really help me out. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss any of my content.